Bonjour everybody, welcome to the castle of Seawatch. I am Piroteus and I will be your guide tonight to show you the wonderful, touristic and mercantilistic hotspots of this old ruin that lays in rumbles. Even the wooden gates start to crumble. First off, we'll clean it out. And it's clean.
Good day.
Good day.
Oh, how can I ever begin to thank you? What an ordeal that was. Quite the ordeal indeed. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Bern Elgar, head steward of House Ancilla. Of course, since the house no longer exists, that means I now serve you. Do not misunderstand. I adore the Lord and Lady, but my first responsibility is to the fortress itself, to Seawatch.
Lord and Lady? Me? Seawatch? It's mine?
But of course it is. Do you see anyone else of substance, another soul deserving of such a prize? Surely not. Seawatch was the first of the Ancilla castles, and the finest. But without its staff, it is a lonely place, its halls empty of the voices that once filled it. As your newest and only advisor, I suggest that we begin renovations. It'll be costly, mind you, but well worth the investment.
Alright, let's do it. How many millions you need?
Wonderful, my liege, wonderful. You will not regret it. The corridors of Seawatch will once again ring with merriment. That is, if there were people here to make merriment. If I might make another suggestion, it would be nice if you were able to convince the former staff to return. I would start with Connie, a rather quirky and elemental fey alchemist, who found a place in our master's heart as his gardener. Connie was unique, even among her own kind. The last we saw of the poor creature, she was being pursued by Bolgan, and I fear she was taken prisoner. Oh, Connie.
Even more Bolgan. Where's she hiding?
She spent much of her time wandering the gardens of old Castle Ancilla, where the family lived. Of course, word has it that she was locked away by the Bolgan, poor thing.
Yeah, but where was she locked away? Alright. So, tell me about yourself.
Really, my liege? You wish to know about me? Why, I am Bern Elgar, he who lives to serve his charges at Seawatch.
What's about this house Ancilla?
Where to begin? Well, I attended to the young lord before he was master of all the lands before him. Then I tutored and served his son, young Master Droon. Ancilla was once a mighty name, a mighty line. Few like them remain, at least those of the old order, a time of when Loselfar and Dokelfar were kin.
So what about this heap of stone?
This castle was meant as a holdout against the hordes, a final martial bastion against the encroaching. And it did exactly that, if only in theory. Lord Ancilla commissioned its construction well into the twilight of his days, and it was finished just months before the Bolgan invasion. Months too late, it seems. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, time to find our alchemist. Ooh, that's a good one. In front of the castle, where my poor alchemist is held, I'm getting ambushed by Tuatha and Boglands? Ah, but there are no match for my mighty magics, although one has escaped. You have the honor of being the one to be executed. But you're not honored enough to get a close-up. Ooh, 5,000. Well, that's well worth it. Castle Anisan? Brother Till's porn books, erotica books. Ancilla! Well... Gotta take what you can get. Back there he is, a general. On my exploration run he came to me and told me, "Oh, I'm the last, you have to help me," and then I walked away.
Didn't you hear me? My men are still inside.
What happened?
My name is Finn, General Finn of Tilera's army. My men and I were part of a unit called the Ariod that pushed into Cluricon, clearing the way for the enlisted swords. We were securing the dungeons of Castle Ancilla when it happened. A band of Tuatha marched in and claimed the keep as a defensive position. We got caught in the middle. I tried to get us out, but we were surrounded, trapped. That fool Private Gottlieb shoved me down the refuse pipe. It's how I broke my leg. That's all I remember.
So what's going on in there?
I'm not entirely sure. Things happened fast. But it appears that the Tuatha are planning to form a hasty defense here to fight our progress in the Kaled coast. If they can keep us occupied here, it will give them time to prepare a strong counterattack in the south, near Moondown Hill, and deep into central Alabastra.
Well, we can't have that now, can we? I'll go after them.
You're a brave soul. Warriors like you must have made the difference in Melsenshir. I wasn't there, but I heard it was quite the battle. The gates to Ancilla are chained and defended, but you can slip in undetected through the refuse pipe. You won't enjoy it, but it's a direct route. Find Private Gottlieb. I have a feeling he's the last one alive. I still hope, but I have no illusions about what you'll find. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.
Don't worry. I woke up in a corpse pile. Then I got visions of being back in the corpse pile. I walked through the realms of shadow where I heard unearthly screams of the tortured souls of those who strayed from the path. I don't care about a little bit of a quote-unquote waste pipe. At least at all if it's old waste. Cause oh no, I'm no longer the shadow. I don't got a mask. Ew. Let's make a recording break and see if I need to keep much or... Wait, no, I'm alone in here, so... There probably won't be much. Letter to Ancilla. Lady Ancilla, you think you had the best of me with that little maneuver yesterday? But you are sadly mistaken. I offer my condolences to your family for producing such a miserable failure as yourself. It is in their best interest that you maintain that little dignity you have left and allow your almost as incompetent son to succeed you. Yours truly, Lord Guest here. Aha, a chamber with
I've never killed a mortal.
Prisoner. You never killed a mortal? Well, you're not gonna start now. Why won't you just die? Hello there, little Fae. Are you a Fae?
Greetings, mortal. What brings you to Ancilla? Torture? Imprisonment? Madness? I have been waiting many seasons for the return of my friend and master, Lord Ancilla. Do you know of his whereabouts? Is he well?
Well, I am the new Lord of Ancil, so... Greetings!
Seawatch. Yes, that's what it was called. I enjoyed my tenure there. So many plants to talk to and mortals to observe. The Tuatha imprisoned us, the servants and advisors, when they invaded 10 years ago. Most of the prisoners perished of starvation or disease, the poor souls. Would you be so kind as to locate the key to this dungeon door? Solitude in no way agrees with me.
Well, we can talk later, but that won't you won't answer again. So, how'd you get caught?
I've been here for nearly a season. What would seem like ages to one such as you. I was the alchemist for House Ancilla. You may call me Connie. The Tuatha imprisoned many of the servants and advisors when they invaded 10 years ago. Farewell.
Oh, looking for the key. Oh, someone will talk to me inside here. Let's make it a short one. Just zap them all into oblivion. You're down, you're down. Oh, you're not. Escape, you little rascal. What? Just burn you down. I don't have time to waste. Here's your reward. Oh, wait, there's no poison. I don't know. Sometimes you just, you gotta press something, and you just. Where did I press? I don't know. Tell me.
Who are you? And what brings you to this stale hell?
General Finn sent me. At your service, Esquire.
Damn that man. I knew that shoving him down that pipe wouldn't be enough. So, you're here to rescue our sorry hides. Sounds like we've got our new orders. But we can't leave. Tigneri, the madman who lords over this castle, he will not back down when the Alpha come. He will stay, and he will take many lives. We must kill him now. Otherwise, many of our brothers and sisters in the approaching army will fall prey to his soul-bind curse.
Oh, no worry. How do we reach him, and then I'll end him with his... What curse?
It is Tigneri's life's work. A mixture of magic and alchemy that bends the very rules of nature. He plans to use it on the Alpha to strip our forces of their magic. The Tuatha wish to turn Castle Ancilla into another Mel Senshir.
So they have a giant demon waddling in?
Let's go.
Oh, book. Number 10.
Come on, come on.
Yeah. This is an important piece of literature, I have you know. Who of you isn't dead yet? Oh, execute. Time's running out. Execute. Spike him out. A bit too slow. Cursed. As Tigneri falls, he manages to cast the dreaded Soulbind Curse. A dark aura engulfs your body as you feel your magic weaken. Oh, for me that is quite bad. Status, effects. Oh, it's 50% mana. I almost used none of my mana.
That's it then. Tigneri won't be marching all over the Alpha anymore, will he? Uh-oh. You don't look so well, my friend. I'm afraid Tigneri has gone and touched you with the spellbind. A little gift to remember him by. Not to worry. There's bound to be an antidote in the laboratory below. Come along, we shall find it. Chin up.
Oh, you're still following me?
Ready?
The second letter to Lady Ancil. If you weren't such a disgraceful and pathetic ruler of your own heart, you wouldn't have so much lawlessness along your property, and have to accuse your betters of it. Just because you would stoop to such levels doesn't mean that anyone else would. Still yours truly, Lord Gastry. The third letter, to the foolish Ansel. Once again you prove in the endless depths of your stupidity. You will pay for this trespass. I promise there is nothing I would fear more than my reprisal. You have aroused my ire for the last time. And more now, your damn family will pay. I will curse you and your entire family if it weren't cursed already by your doom for stupidity, you misguided wretched. Get out of my sight. The true lord of Castle Coast. Guest here. Oh, what we found? Ropes. And a dungeon key. Yeah, not the antidote. But it will free my future alchemist. Ah, but maybe down here. We're so close. It's easy to dispel. Crap, crap, useful. Mysterious Q. This vial of strange bubbling liquid smells like a mangy bar guest and burns at the touch. Unfortunately, you must drink it if you're infected with a soul bind cursed. Oh, alright. Consumables. Disgusting potion. Fate potion? Nope. Minor potion? Purification potion? Is it a normal item? Oh yeah, there it is. What are these dolls and when can I get rid of them? Lady and Sil had a... Oh god, 3 of them are already cluttering up my inventory, and every one of those probably costs me 1 inventory slot that could be used for even more useless loot. Well, hello, sister. How'd you like your freedom back? And now you will work for me forever, cause I am a undying Fey Lordess.
You are truly a mortal of my master's ilk. A generous soul like Lord Ancilla. I do not know where your fate takes you, but there is always a place for you at Seawatch. That is where I go now, to prepare the fortress for his return. Be well, and may your roads be prosperous.
See ya! And what were you hiding in your cells? Tell me now. Nothing. Oh, first we're gonna finish up with the General. Hello, General Fane.
It seems you caused quite a row in Castle Ancilla. I've been watching the Tuatha panic ever since you wriggled through that pipe. Well done. You have my eternal gratitude. Really, there are few who would have done what you did. It would have been an honor to fight beside you at Mel Senshir. Please, take this shield. It is the one thing I made sure they never took from me. That and my dignity.
Being shoved down the crapshoot. Ah, question asked and we can answer it. Let's have a look. Our... I don't know, something for the undead minion you can summon. Is it 3 out of 5? And that's with +2 from all my enchantments. Look, it goes to +2. I have the Twist of Fate from the Scholar Arcana gift, gives me +1, and I use a shield which gives me +1. So, Precious Soul. Abilities. Oh, and it's at 4. Okay, maybe. Inventory, and I think... Where is it? It's under armor, chest, ropes, hands, legs, feet, shield. The Divine Shield. +2 to all sorcery abilities. Oh, looks nice. And thus we came to 5. So only the overshoot is kept. The actual plus to any spell is not kept. So if you want to use the equipment, it actually is useful. And I have to retract, but you have to plan it actually into your specs. So don't spend too many points if you want to use the full effect. Otherwise, you lose them. But another problem is you often have to at least spend, I don't know, now everything is unlocked. Let's take this. You have to at least 5 might points to even unlock this one. So if you only need to spend 1 because you got, I don't know, amazing gear with +6 and say, yeah, I just take +1 in everything and I will be super strong. That's not gonna happen. But, well, something to consider, especially since I got this nice locket, which gives me +1 to everything. So it's basically a +3 item. Home sweet home. How has it changed? Yeah, it opened up a bit. And there's someone who wants to train me. One of the last few trainers. Oh. Get yourself a reception area. Hello there.
My word, Connie is back at Seawatch. Soon all our ears will be buzzing with her disjointed prattle. How I missed it. Do you like what I've managed to do in your absence? Removing the rubble was a chore, but everything is possible with patience. Our next best course of action is to pursue Seawatch's old healer, the soldier Aryan Odai. He's a brave soul, one who enlisted in the army soon after the war began.
Where is he?
Always want to fight for justice, Aryan joined the war effort in an attempt to win back our homeland. They say he's a sergeant now. It's well deserved.
Well, he
Goodbye.
can be my healer, and I offer him the post of Captain of the Guard. And I just noticed, good lord, what's with the floor? I hope this is some infinity mirror reflection, otherwise, how much space can you waste? It's like, look at these halls. Look at all the space I can waste. I could build 90 floors. The entire Empire State Building would fit into my living room corner. Well, hello, Connie.
I'm not one for longing. To do so is a mortal vice. But I am finding myself glad to see the others again.
There's just one other. So, tell me about yourself.
I never cared for the telling, and found myself listless and wandering under the canopy of the stars in the forest green. I have no role, no place in any ballad. Lord Ancilla found me in his herb garden one day. I was laughing at the jokes the blossoms told. And he liked me, let me stay and tend to the flowers.
Well, you can tend my flowers too.
Farewell.
Thank you for the training. So if the Jack of all trades, which gives +2 skills, means actual skills, then I'll end up with level 13 in most of them. Well, Sergeant OG, as the successor of General Lily, who valiantly gave, which cowardly fled before the Baylor, and I order you to go to the castle of Seawatch.
Well, I expected to see a lot of things out here in Caelid, but not the hero of Melsenshire. What brings you this far south? I am Sergeant Odai, twice decorated officer and now civilian escort. I guess you could say that I'm really working my way up the chain of command.
Wanna be captain of the guard?
Seawatch? Are you trying to rebuild that old ruin? If you're serious about this, then I would leap at the chance to be involved. But I cannot just abandon my post, not with my men depending on me. If you can find a replacement for me, then perhaps I can come with you. Perhaps... There is a young Alfar by the name of Private Cornall in the camp south of here. I have watched him for some time, and he would make a fine officer.
I'll
Farewell.
I gotta run. Well, if this isn't the final stone of Cluricon, you know what that means. It's law time.
Winter is strong in this place. When first the Fae walked into its depths, it bore great fossils, bones of beasts greater and more terrifying than we Fae. But for all their strength, the earth at their feet lasted longer. It sapped their strength, their life, their flesh. A group of Winter Fae, called the House of Sorrows, have built their lives around the Midden. They feed and tend the bodies there, and sanctify the ground with what dead they bring. It is they who preserve the culture of our people, and make this the cradle of winter. For their part, they have been given a beacon, a small sapling of white bark and red leaves, growing from the bodies in the Midden. They call it the Hallowed Tree. There are rumblings in the Court of Winter. There are Fae who are preaching beyond a world of rot. They fly in the face of sorrows, the cycles. They do not honor our tradition, but they are wrong. There is no winter without death. There is no growth without decay. The Tuatha have brought war to the Winter Fae. They bring us all into this conflict and turn the Court of Winter into some engine of war. But the House of Sorrows would not join. They resisted. They were the sole embodiment of all winter, all that was great and unique about our people. It could not be so easily discarded. The Tuatha have forced their war upon us. They eagerly cut through mortal flesh and mortal bone, and as a reminder of their butchery, they display these mortal corpses throughout the land, turning sanctity into putrescence. The bodies remain on our ground and on our gallows tree, bloated and corrupt.
The gallows tree. Are you coming to the tree? Oh, Private, lost your name.
Hey, what are you doing
Colonel.
out here? Caelid Coast isn't a good place for a stroll, not at all. Do I know you? You have that look. Familiar. I fought with Captain Gastier at Melsenshire. Maybe we spent a few skirmishes together. I can't remember everything that happened. Can you?
I can. You want to replace the sergeant?
And you are talking to me? The sergeant is a legend. Not just anyone can fill those boots, friend.
Oh, come on, grow up here.
I have fought in a number of campaigns, and without me the unit would have surely been killed in Cursewood. Fine. If it is the wish of Sergeant Odai, then I will relieve him of command. I appreciate your vote of confidence. Sometimes one opinion can make all the difference.
Especially if it's such a
See you.
charming one.
Oh, damn humidity.
Oh, it's another level up. I really don't know where to spend the points. Yeah. I want the one with the arrow, not
Be on
with the
your guard.
exclamation mark.
So you have spoken to Cornall? Then it's done. Good. Cornall is a fine soldier, one of the few who knows how to hold on to honor when everything comes apart. Under his command, these men here will be fine. Relief will be here soon, and with it a fresh group of officers from Melsenshire. Come, it is time to head to Seawatch.
Oh lord, I just noticed. They let the alpha ears just clip through the helmet.
Farewell.
Yeah, kinda happy I didn't choose to play as one of the elves. That would have annoyed me. Even though I play mostly with the cowl off, but still. What if I wanted to display one of my nice, new and fresh horny helmets? How's it looking? Looking better and better. Well, Stuart, what's with all those boxes?
Let me be the first to tell you how pleased I am to see Arian Odai out and about. What a fine Alpha. There are few finer. Of course, I don't do bad work either, if I may say so. Did you see the improvements? Progress is being made all over the castle. Only one member of the staff remains to be found. Normally, I would not encourage his return, but we need a merchant. He is called Astor Corleane, and he is dreadful. Rumor has it that he's prowling the spoils at Melsenshire, the scruffy little scavenger.
I'll take a look. Well, he's easy to find. Hello, my little gnome friend.
Hey there. Bad scene, isn't it? Real bloody. A massacre out there. Call me Astor. Astor Colliane. General merchant by trade. Not that there's much business going on around Melsenshire. This place is a morgue.
I need you.
Is this a jest? Seawatch, that old ruin? Ha! You'd sooner find me picking loot off the dead. Actually, now that I think of it, that's not a bad idea. Let me consider your offer. At Seawatch, I'd have private access to the sea and a protected perch. Fine, I will do it. But first, you must get something for me. Private Edstar possesses a prize that I desire, a dagger belonging to one of the Tuatha generals who fell in battle. It would fetch a fine price. Bring it to me. You can find Freedy in the tavern or around town. Worst soldier I've ever seen. She's in it for the loot. Then again, so am I. Later, then.
It would be really funny if someone just said, "Oh, what? You need help? Okay, why not?" You mean, really? Yeah, what else have I got to do? Okay, thank you. Quest done. Just to break it up.
When the greater Niskaru arrived,
Give me the money.
I thought we... Yeah, what is it? Wait, I know you. Ah, I see. Kill any Niskaru lords lately? Guess I'm supposed to buy you a drink now, aren't I?
No, I heard you found a dagger.
Sure did. I've refused 4 offers for it, broken the nose of a guy who tried to steal it, and turned down one proposal of marriage. That dagger's mine.
Oh, come on, pretty please.
You're trying to scare me now? That's the worst tactic yet. They belong to a Tuatha priest, and it's extremely rare. Suddenly, this old city is full of wealthy lords and ladies. Fine, I'll take your gold, but only because it's much more than I think this trinket is really worth.
250. No, I only tried to charm you for the heck of it, but... Okay, here, 250 gnome. I would have paid you 1,000 just to cut this short.
Greetings.
Back to Seawatch. Come on,
very
come on,
good.
time's running.
Very good indeed. If you weren't so busy slaying Niskaru lords, you would probably make an adequate thief. I'd say stick to the slaying, though. I'll go back to Seawatch with you. But if that Burn Elgar starts to get on my nerves, I'm gone. That one is a wart on a Bolgan's ass.
Yes, yes,
Later,
yes.
then.
They're called ogres. And as far as I can remember, he's the last. So we should now have a proper, fully upgraded, beautifully decorated and cleaned up castle to call our own. The blacksmith area. And you know, in the entrance there is a stall for you. I saw it.
What can I interest you with today, my liege? I've just received a delivery of wonderful gear from a crew of slavers, shippers.
Right, I'm gonna trust you. That's all.
So long!
Yes, sucker. And I really like the carpets. Doesn't make you feel like you're dropping through your death any moment now. Happy now?
My liege, it is done. The last of the staff has returned, and Seawatch has been reborn. Might I say that I have lived a long time and attended to many of noble birth and honorable disposition, but none compares to you. None at all. The castle is yours to rule as you see fit, my liege, and as always, your humble staff is at your service.
I especially adore your shapely legs. You must do a lot of running. Yeah, you see? A counter, a gold sacks. Why isn't my merchant at a station? Let's fire him. And let's find out if I can finally open this one enchanted lock. There it is. Oh no. Nope, still need a key. Alright. That's it for this episode. I'm gonna strip this place clean of any loot. And then we can finally head on towards bigger and better things. I.e. trying to fight the guy from the House of Pride before I got the hidden secret that should help me beat him. So then, take care. Bye bye.